Morning, what's up, y'all? It's Jordan Martin with Martin Investment Group, Martin Stock Club. Here are three stocks I'm looking at for today, which is Wednesday, February 15th. I'm going to kick it off with Pepsi. Looking at Pepsi to make a move down. For Pepsi to go below 174.75, I'm looking at it going down to 172. So that would be a target right around here. Right? Come back down and test this previous resistance that's going to turn support. And that would be us basically taking out these lows right here. All right, and so my actual number that I'm looking for again is 174.75. All right, and that'll put us down here breaking these lows. We see that we do have a bunch of inside candles here as well, so that'll be breaking that contraction. That can lead to us making that move down, testing here. We do have a gap down below here, so it's not bad for a swing as well. But that's the main thing I'm looking at. Now it can go ahead and move its way back up. Now the reason I don't want to do it to the upside as much is because once we kind of get right up here, we're going to be testing resistance again. So it's doable and it's a possible move to be made there, but there's more room to get profit on the move down if we get that move down. All right, the next one, Johnson & Johnson. We got a descending triangle. I really want to see a breakout, right? We have room to go ahead and drop. There's not really too much of a trade in my mind today on this move back to test this level. It's doable, right? We see it's obviously been tested plenty of times before. But what I really want to do is catch a breakout and then be able to swing it for the move back up. All right, so that's what I'm looking at, is if we can break out the descending triangle to the upside rather than to the downside. But if we do break to the downside, I'm gonna be well prepared for that too. And I've already marked off levels that I would look at it coming down once it breaks out to the downside. So looking for a breakout in either direction. It might be today, it might be tomorrow. But that's the play on Johnson & Johnson, is just loading up, getting ready to make a move, kind of like how it was loading up in this area and then made a move here. All right. And then lastly, is Baidu. And Baidu is already starting to go up pre-market. After last night, I had it set for going over 149.45 to target 154.5. All right, so it's already up pre-market. We haven't hit the high volume time of pre-market. It's still 8:50 Eastern, so we haven't made it to the 9 o'clock. You know, more volume picks up in Baidu for the pre-market. We see that it already has made these up and downs, right? Move up, move down, move up, move down, move up, move down, move up, right? Move that over. All right, and then we had this move down, all right? So I'm looking at it making this next move up. So ideally, we targeting the high, which is here about 160. We already have broken out of this little range, that's what I was looking at for the day. So now, if we continue to hold this level pre-market, what I'll do is just wait for it to possibly pull back. I don't want to chase. I can wait for it to establish intraday support or intraday resistance levels and then catch the move if it pulls back to those during the day, and then trade that in my direction, right? And so what that would look like, if we come down to like a 5, what that would look like is it's staying there pre-market, right? Pulling back to test the highs of the previous day and then trading off of it and starting this move back up. That's what I would want to take advantage of, is that pull back to test the support. And then once we get some bullish candlestick confirmations, looking at moving it back on up. So those are the three main ones that I want to share. Got a whole list of stocks that I'm looking at today with the triggers for entries and exits. Those will be shared in the group. If you want to get in the group, links in the description. And as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Happy trading.